Good morning. I suppose you can already guess where we are by the noise you're getting overhead. Yeah, we're back on the we're back on the rather large Roman field that we're on in our last video, or the last field video we did. We started probably about 20 minutes ago and it was way too dark to do an intro. I got my first signal and that was a really beaten up coin. Now it's very, very thin, but I do suspect that it's a little Roman grot. Other than that, I've had a couple of bits of lead and that is it. Les is really just setting off now. He worked his way from the car over to here like he normally does without any luck. He sat down and had his coffee. I already sat down and had a coffee. And he's just going to wander like he normally does. But my plan of action is to start at the far end, or this is what you'd call the far end really of the Roman section. So I'm going to start off with the Equinox and just work my way down in lines down the Roman section. And I shall probably do that for a couple of hours. And then I've bought my Sovereign as well. So I'm probably going to go back to the car at some point, pick up the Sovereign and go for a little wander with it. Give that a little go. But yeah, as I say, we're on the same field as we were last time. We had a bit of luck on here. So hopefully that will carry on to this session. Anyway, let's get going. Well, I've got my second find and it is a little Roman minim, which is badly clipped. This is more the sort of coins we normally get here. The ones we got here last time were a bit unusual, should we say. These are the ones we more often get. They're very late Roman, very badly made, poor materials, very thin. But it's definitely a Roman, so it's possibly my first, possibly my second, I don't know. But I don't really care because they're all junk, these ones. These are not what I'm looking for at all. I'm looking for ones more like the ones we were finding last time. But anyway, it's definitely a coin.
All in all, well, this isn't going to plan. Been going about an hour, I suppose, at the moment. All I've dug is little bits of lead and scrap, and just had this little bun. It's the best thing I've had so far. A couple of, or lots of little bits of lead, tiny bits of lead, quite deep. I've stopped digging the faint signals now. I'm just going for the obvious ones, try and find a little area maybe. I'll just drop the detector. Using the, yeah, so if you want to avoid my settings, I've been using beach to land and field 1 with 50 tones and a few odds and sods. Yeah, not going too well today though. I know Darren had a coin on his first target, so pressure's on. Let's see if I can find a good hammer, that's what I'm after.
Next find, it's a fork. And you pull out coins and they're all clipped and bent and buckled. You get a whole, basically a whole fork, completely undamaged. How the hell does that happen? Don't think it's silver. But yeah, a fork. I've just got a signal, look down, and there is another interesting looking bit on the surface there, right there. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it's a coin. It is. And this one's definitely a little Roman. Just a little Roman minim. Funny thing is, I've just given up on the Romans and I'm going for my wander. Same thing happened last time. Yeah, I'm out looking to go down the slope on the far end of the field. That's where Les had his hammered from last time. So just leaving the Roman area and get a Roman coin. Typical. Here comes Les. Let's have a chat with him. How you doing? How you doing? You got another hammered?
No.
Oh, what you got?
I ain't got anything.
These buggers, look.
I know, they follow you, don't they?
So you just stopped it down on you, little buggers. Thousands of them. Yeah, I know, thousands of them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
I used to have that yellow and red shirt, DHL shirt. These they'd storm on it.
All I've had is a little Roman bronze, a definite Roman bronze.
Oh no, no, button. All the way over there, button.
That's a little one.
Alright.
That's a definite little Roman bronze, that one.
Yeah.
You can't see anything on it, it's just one of the old grots.
Yeah. A little bit on that side.
Very quiet. I was going up and down in my lines, not getting anything at all. In the end, I gave up. Thought, sod it, I'll go for a wander now. Went for a wander, just wandered out the Roman area, found another bronze like last time.
Yeah. No. Terrible.
It is very slow, but it's very hard now, isn't it? It's all dried out. It's all right just below this crust. Look at them, look.
I know, thousands of them. I can smell you.
As soon as you stop, they come down. They follow you at a height, and as soon as you stop, they all come down. Big buggers as well, they'll drain you.
You know what they say about flies and...
Look at them. Hundreds of them. Right, I want to go before I get eaten alive. I've already pulled my collar up, make sure I don't get down my neck.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Keep feeling them on my arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to find something.
yeah, it is very
This ain't
slow.
good. This is exactly where I was the other day.
Yeah, I've noticed a few footprints.
That, if you can see a little mound of hay over there, wherever it is, yeah,
Buggers.
that's where I had that coin the other day, and the hammer, that little hammock was about here. I thought I'd just go along and see if I can.
Well, I'm just wandering around
Yeah.
aimlessly now. I'm not going to bother lines anymore. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Keep going. Well, I just pulled this out. Looks like a coin in there. So I'm not going to hold my breath, but this is still a reveal. I'm thinking that's possibly another rose farthing, just simply because of its shape. Seems to be an awful lot of these on this field. Yep, I'll definitely say that is a rose farthing. I'm not even going to bother trying to clean that, it's so thin. This had been quite bad condition today, these coins. But anyway, that's my next one. Rose farthing. Well, my next find, after digging a massive great hole, turns out to be just a musket ball. It's like a pistol ball. It's too small to be a full-size musket ball. It's the first one of them I've had in a long time. In fact, it's the first signal I've had in a long time. But there you go, just a pistol musket ball.
Right, well, it's still not going to plan. Still haven't found a coin or anything decent. I've been up and down on the other field, and I came into the corner. I've checked this field here to see whether we can do this, and it is. We're allowed on it. And I think there's 2 or 3 other fields all around this as well. It's a huge area. Been up, dug loads of scrap, little bits of I don't know what, to be honest, but they're tiny bits. This is the best find so far. A little hole at the top and a pattern on there. I imagine it's off of some furniture or a keyhole cover. Oh, I don't know. No idea. There's nothing on the back. But that's the best find so far. Great.
Well, I've just got a 22 signal. Dug it out. It is a coin. But would you believe it? It's an old round pound. Last time I had a 20 pence piece. This time I got an old round pound. Now I don't know where Les has gone. I just wandered around this field and I haven't seen him, so I'm assuming he's gone onto the field next door. But anyway, my next coin is an old... Oh, hang on, that's not an old round pound at all. I really should clean these things off. That's a threepenny bit, yeah, it's a threepenny bit. Definitely. Yeah, it's an early Elizabeth II. I do apologise for the plane flying overhead. Yeah, it's an early Elizabeth II threepenny bit. Round pound indeed.
Well, I thought I was onto something good then. Good 22 signal. Just had a little bit of scrap just down there next to it. Was this little, well, bit of lead. What was that, spindle wheel or weight or something? It's got a hole in it. don't know. It's got a bit of a pattern, I think, on it. I'm not sure. Might clean up, see what's on it. But there's no tiles or pottery or anything in this field. There's hardly any iron. There's not a lot looking at all. I've just come across some tile just back there, actually, and there's a little bit there. So there's a little bit. Maybe this could have had something on it. But it's such a huge field. The other field next to it, the next one down, that's got the oyster shells and everything on it. So might have to go back there and see if we can pull out one of the little Romans. I'll have a go here for a while though. So there's a little tree line over there I'm going to head for, so you never know, might find something good. And again, thought I was into something good, but it's a shotgun end. Got a good signal, 12. Yeah, even that's corroding away. There's a lot more iron around this bit actually, it's building up. So yeah, don't know. I'm going to keep going.
Well, there it is, the first button of the day. Been here about 3 hours. I finally have a button.
Right, back on the little Roman field again, and just pulled that out. There's so much more iron in this field and noise. There's bits of pottery and cookware and stuff everywhere. But that looks like a part of a buckle, I'd say. I don't know, to be honest. It's got some patterning around that. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'd say that's a part of a buckle. There you go. Doesn't get more exciting than that at the moment. Wow, digging for England for that one. That was ridiculous. Gave me the right run around. Thought it was a little Roman, but it's not. Another button. Oh well, better get my finger out. Alright, let's do a live reveal before we get shot. Oh, too late. Can you see that in there? Is that a coin? Oh, I think we're on a coin. I think that's probably a rose farthing by the look of it. I think you can see the rose there. I think Darren's found a couple of these already today. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, that is rose farthing. Well, I haven't blanked. What a result. Happy days.
Right, I've just dug this out. It's very thin, silver, and if this is a hammered coin, it is easily by far the smallest one I've ever found. Look at the size of that. Hang on, let's put it on my little finger. This is my little finger. This is looking very, very interesting. I can't actually make anything out on it. Les has got his little eyepiece. Well, I've got a feeling this is a hammered. And by far and away the smallest one I've ever found. That's if that's what it is. Well, I shall hold on to that hope until I run into Les, who I've just spoken to. It's just had a rose farthing apparently up there behind me. But yeah, I'm quite keen to find out what this is. Anyway, that's my next coin. Potentially hammered. Alternatively, just a piece of rubbish. Oh, I've just got this signal, and this one is still on the side of this clump. Ah, you bugger. It's only a button. Damn. Yeah, definitely a button. Oh well, I went for ages and ages escaping these things, and now I've had 2 of them. Well, I'm sitting here now. We got an hour to go. I'm sitting here with a coffee. And I'm thinking I was going to go out and use a sovereign, but with an hour to go, by the time I've got my Equinox back to the car, got the sovereign out, got myself set up, I'm only really going to have half an hour with it, so I might as well just carry on with the Equinox today and use a sovereign next time, I think. Les is really struggling today. He's only had, as far as I know, he's only really had that rose farthing. That's what he just told me. We had to look at that little coin I found, that tiny little one, and that looks like it's got a rose on both sides of it, so we don't know what the hell that is until I clean it up and do a bit of research when I get home. But I'm going to finish my coffee, and then I'm just going to do the last hour. I'm just going to keep the Equinox out, I think. Right. Cheers.
I nearly gave up on this one. Well, there's nothing special. 15 signal. Yeah, just went really horrible signal. But just thought I'd have one more dig, and yeah, that little ring. Harness ring or something like that. I don't know what that could be for. But yeah, there you go. Struggling to find the coins today. There you go.
Oh, I've got another coin. Quite a small coin. It's come up as a 22. Can't quite make out what it is. This one needs some cleaning. Hang on. Let's give it a quick squirt, see if that helps. If I can get my pouch open. All that time I didn't realise I got a bloody eyepiece myself. Right, okay. I've got no idea what this is. No idea at all. Could even be American, actually. Looks like a fella looking to the left. Could be American. No idea. Right, I'll have to give it a clean when I get home, and you'll see that in the gallery at the end. But that's my next find, whatever that coin is.
Right, well, I'm just working across. We was going this way for the last couple of sessions, this way, that way. I'm now going along this way, so I'm not sure exactly where we've been over the last couple of times out here. But yeah, that one's just come out, and that is, I think, a little Roman minim, that one. Tiny. I could see a little bit of pattern on that side, I think, but yeah, it's not very good at all. But yeah, we're getting there slowly today, very slowly.
Right, well that is it, end of another session. Even though it was quite slow today, it wasn't too bad. Apart from for Les, unfortunately, the rose farthing and a minim, he's just told me. But I had a few coins today, including that tiny little one, which I'm quite interested to find out what that is. But anyway, as far as upcoming sessions, with a fuel shortage we've got in the country at the moment, I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to get to work every day this week. Depends if that sorts itself out or not. Obviously everyone's been out panic buying and all these service stations are shut. My round trip to work is about 35 miles. So I can get to work Monday, I can get to work Tuesday with the diesel I've got in my car. After that, I don't know. So if I can't get to work at all this week, then Les and I will probably head off out and do our beach session at some early one morning this week. If the diesel shortage does sort itself out, then we'll be out in the fields probably again next Saturday, and bear in mind it's Sunday today, so in about 6 days time. So until then, bye bye for now.